My name is Rebecca. I'm 27 years old. A lot of people can't tell though because my voice is timeless. Get that all the time. I have anxiety. The other day my friend said that I am fun when I am drunk. And my first thought was to be like, what about when I'm sober? You don't like me when I'm sober. You don't like when I hover on the outskirts of your conversation, say nothing, then leave? Grow up. I know for a fact, though, that I am not fun when I am high. The last time I got high, I woke up and all I found was a note on my phone that said, "Don't let your friendships pass you by." Very relaxing. I do take anti-anxiety medication, though. I am on Lexapro. Yes, we've got some Lexa princesas in the house tonight. When the doctor prescribed it to me, she said, "Don't worry, everyone's on it and there are no side effects." Which is an amazing thing to hear. I was like, guess I have all this dry mouth and diarrhea for a totally different reason. I'm also in therapy. I love my therapist. She is iconically unhelpful, yes. I told her that I am addicted to social media. She told me to go on youtube.com. Linda, if you can't help me, you know it's not gonna make the cut. Logan Paul. Logan Paul disrespecting an entire nation. I told her that I'm feeling depressed, really unhappy. She said, why not watch Oscar award-winning documentary, My Octopus Teacher? People are like, why don't you stop going to this therapist? I can't, okay? She taught me that friendship can exist between land and sea, but she did not yet teach me how the fuck to say no. I think a lot of my anxiety stems from the fact that I was a late bloomer in high school. My freshman year of I was a late bloomer growing up. In my freshman year of high school, we all had to write a letter to our senior selves that we would open when we graduated. I reread this letter recently. Those 3 paragraphs are the meanest book I have ever read. They say that you are your own harshest critic, but they do not specify the version they are talking about is a 14-year-old virgin who sucks at math and can't ride dick for shit. This letter is so mean. She was like, if you don't have a boyfriend by the time you graduate, you are pathetic. And it's like, girl, I give you something way better than a boyfriend, okay? I gave you several year-long unrequited crushes on some of the most mentally ill men you will ever meet. Who needs a boyfriend? Who needs love and validation when you can sit next to a 17-year-old boy with undiagnosed personality disorder and an addiction to marijuana and tell him with the utmost conviction, no, yeah, you really are talented, okay? I was so down bad, I was underwater, okay? Where I met an octopus and fell in love. Being a late bloomer, though, does mean that you overcompensate later in life. When I was 19, I did go out with a 35-year-old man just to see what kind of guy does that, okay? And turns out it is not the cool kind. Nothing bad really happened on the date, but he did spray his mouth before he went in to kiss me, which is truly something I thought they made up in movies to show that someone is a literal pervert. Ultimately, though, you guys, I want you to think I'm cool, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, we already think you're cool, Rebecca. You have the energy of a high school English teacher who does not have control of her class. Well, I am going to out-cool myself and share with you that I have had lice on 3 separate occasions. You might be asking, what's God's way of punishing me for writing a blog about losing my virginity and naming that blog sexualawakeninginthecity.wordpress.com.